What's up, everybody? It's Brandon from Box Office Banner and Cult Flick Symposium. I'm here to talk about Sweet Dreams. Yes, Johnny Knoxville and his new knock himself out movie where he just falls about everywhere, gets his ass beat. No, it's actually a drama. So it's not just like a regular comedy or something. No, damn it. It's a drama. There is some funny stuff in it, though. At least it looked like from the trailer, there's not much funny stuff in the actual movie. I think they try, but it doesn't really work. I think that's where this movie does get let down. I am kind of disappointed by this movie. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not to the point it's a full-on shit show. It's tough, man, because it's one of those movies where like you don't really necessarily hate anything going on, but you feel like they just overall could have done a better job, which leaves a sour taste in your mouth because I wanted to see Johnny Knoxville in a more drama-filled film. And I will say this much, he was actually pretty good in it in that regard. So that's the movie's one bright spot. Theo Vaughn, Bobby Lee, two of my, favorite people on earth that are not in my direct vicinity, whether it be actual friends and or family. Love them. But them in the movie, they were good, as in like their characters were, they served their purpose. They didn't act very well and they weren't that funny, but there was like a redeemable quality to them for whatever reason. Like, I kind of was rooting for Theo Vaughn one way, even though his character was a bit of a dick a lot of the times. And I was rooting for Bobby Lee a lot of the way. Like, he's just, Bobby Lee's just an adorable Asian man, So like I'm watching him in this situation, even though there was moments, one particular moment where he broke down crying, and I legitimately was like, no, is this supposed to be serious? Like, I legitimately can't tell. Like, if this is supposed to be funny, it's not that funny, and if it's supposed to be serious, it's pretty bad. So like, it was like an almost uncomfortable feeling. But overall, I think the whole cast gave that vibe. While the acting legitimately felt like some of these guys I don't even know them, but it felt like just stand-up comedians trying to act. Most of them, it just the acting didn't work, but the overall camaraderie and the believability that they were a group, even somehow without the good acting. But there was a feeling of like I feel like I'm watching a legitimate like home for people that are trying to, rehab and get over these drugs. And there was a legitimate community feel to it that really kept the movie from being a complete stinker, that and Knoxville's performance. But overall, it just wasn't that funny. And the story, while fine, was just, it's nothing we haven't seen before. And it just wasn't that good of a movie as much as I wanted it to be. But again, there's little elements. That camaraderie they had, the somehow believability. There is enough of like just enough of the inspiring vibe, like, hey, maybe I need to do better. Like it radiates off the screen, kinda. And Knoxville, man, he's the one glowing part of this movie. Because literally, like I said, every other actor, other than Jay Moore, I thought Jay Moore, he had a few scenes in the movie. I thought he was really good. It was good to see him again. I ain't seen him in anything in a long time. Not that he hasn't been in anything, but I haven't seen him personally. Or unless I'm forgetting him, I might be forgetting about certain movies. But it was good to see him, and I thought he did really good. And Knoxville did better than I thought he would. Like, he was actually really fucking good. It's just a shame that, like, the acting all around couldn't match his levels, And you might be like, okay, well, a lot of these dudes aren't even actors, they're comedians. Like, okay, I get that. But they could have at least been really funny, and maybe a few of them could have surprised me, like Knoxville surprised me, Like, that's one of those things, like, where it felt like there's something kind of missing. Like, maybe a couple more performances, maybe some more jokes landing. But overall, the heart of the movie, I think, did carry it through to at least be worth maybe a one-off watch. So I'm going to give Sweet Dreams a 6 on the money. I wanted to go average, but again, there's something there. There's something just enough there to where I, am not upset that I watched it. It was all right, but I thought it was going to be better. I really did. Check it out if it's your thing, but also temper expectations. I mean, it might give you exactly what you thought it was going to. We'll see, obviously preferences. But I love you guys. That's my review. Peep game. Peace.